right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the new Rezvani Tank. A truck I should not have bought, but I did anyway. I've got the special transmission, which looks like it has 8 speeds forward. And there's a low speed, which honestly, I'd rather have the SNOWRUNNER transmission, but okay. This looks like it has full-time all-wheel drive and possibly... Okay, diff lock comes on in low gear. Cameo's in, he's out, he's in, he's out. This is the Rezvani Tank. And I don't know a lot about it aside from it just came out like a couple days ago, I think. I was seeing someone saying that it was coming out, and but they never said when, so I wasn't sure, but I knew it was coming out. But let's go ahead. We're going to run this over to the logging kiosk just to check out, because I don't know if we can get long logs there and medium logs, but we need both. So I thought it'd be a good chance for us to test this truck out and put it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. I do like it. People were saying, and I don't know a lot about Rezvani, but they were saying that they had wished that this would have been the truck that they released in the first place over the Hercules. So, oh, there goes Idiot Lee. He didn't have to leave, but he left anyway. Why, big tall man? Hello, welcome back. So it's a pretty neat, looks like a pretty buff truck. I have not put the diff locks on though, and it's doing just fine. So there's Mr. Lee. Switching to the interior camera. Very nice interior on this car. Very similar to what I used to have in my Kia Forte before I got repossessed. Anyway, I miss my car. Dang it. Very strange gas tank on this truck. Like the gas gauge is really little and up in the corner there. And I'm just kind of driving anywhere because I want to see this. I don't think this will get stuck. And here's the thing: we haven't put diff lock on, so that's kind of surprising. Mr. Furry, hello, Louie. And like the other Rezvani, it's got some cool, weird paint jobs, and it does seem to ride a little bit high, so it seems like a good crawler. It's getting over stuff. Hello, Dr. ADHD. Yes, good vibes, absolutely. This is the new truck, Louie. It is the Rezvani Tank. Okay, now we're in the muck, though. And I pretty much... any truck, and these are the standard tires that come with it. Now the size up, I've made them larger, but they're the tank tires. And I'm not shocked that we got stuck here. Pretty much every truck in the game gets stuck in this pit. So you have to use the winch to pull ourselves out, but it's got a nice winch, so we're good. Yep, along with every other truck this one. I like how the suspension rides on this car though so far. It's got a pretty decent looking suspension, very much like a rock crawler, and it looks like it'll be pretty good, like on rough terrain. It seems to bounce itself over stuff instead of hitting it on the bottom. So, yeah, it's like a giant monster beetle, right? And I know Cameo's going to be joining me. Mike's okay, I'll be here. Cameo's going to be joining tonight. Sadly, Micah is not feeling well. So he's hoping to feel better soon, and we definitely hope he feels better soon also. Yeah, and this is where we knew we were going to have trouble. So just like any other scout, it's scouting out. This is available on the website for $3.99 from the SNOWRUNNER. If you have it in Epic, you go into the Epic store and look up SNOWRUNNER, and it'll be there. It is not one of the DLC trucks that comes with the season pass. This is a pattern that they started years ago, and it makes everybody angry every time they release one, but that's just how they do it. So it'll be on Steam also. Yep. If you have the Steam, I was just going to say, if you have the Steam edition, you can also get it through the Steam store. But you just, and it should have a link in the game too that says. Yeah, we ended up going. What am I? I'm stuck on something really bad. I'm not sure what we're stuck on here, but I bought this on because the first year it was Epic only, so. So you were kind of forced into buying it on Epic if you wanted it early, which I'm glad I did. I mean, it's obviously paid for itself and stuff. The YouTube series has done really well. Only now is it starting to drop off, and that's 250 episodes and 3 years later. So, or 4 years, something like that. This series has been going forever. Be cool if you bought this and you also got it in Expeditions. I know they won't do that, but hopefully that'd be nice if they did. Oh, Cameo got booted again. We've killed Cameo's computer now. No. You should actually, if you go into the thing, are we friends on Epic? I don't think we are. I shall whisper you the code. Hang on, let's see. I'm going to message it to you, Cameo. Give me 1 second here, folks. Sorry about this. It is going to be this. That's the code. I've messaged it to you. I'm very scared about crossing the water in this. Cameo has returned. Oh, yeah. So, it's pretty good on everything but mud with the stock tires, and that's what we're using is the stock tires. I wasn't sure if it would be able to make it. A lot of the Scouts can't make it through this mess either, so, and I don't have an attachment long enough. So we're going to head back to the garage and recover. And we'll put some more aggressive tires on it. The current tiles that are on it are the Rezvani Tank tires. These are excellent, good. But we do have mud tires also, and they're excellent. Those are the ugly tires. Let's look at the Jats here. 37 MHS. So let's go ahead and try these. I prefer the Rezvani tires, but everything seems to do better with these tires. So let's go ahead and run down. I'll get back to where I was and catch up with you. What are the chances, you ask? And the answer, apparently, fairly good. Oh, it's stalled. It's gone far enough that, oh, she's going over. Oh, no. No. It wasn't really a hard hit. Oh, she is just very slowly. Good. I know. I feel bad. Sorry, Cameo. Hopefully he gets it figured up. Okay, we'll be back. We should record this part. Yeah. Turning YouTube back on here. We are in the mud again with this truck. This is where we got major bogged down last time with the stock tires. You can see here the Jat tires with like half gas. Once again, I'm using the special gearbox for this rather than the Gearbox Plus, the SNOWRUNNER box. And the thing I'm noticing is this is getting really good miles per gallon, and this is with the upgraded engine. I put the best engine in here, so with the special transmission, you actually get decent gas. We've used 3 liters since I left, and we've gone a pretty good way. And here we are in the muck and mud, so we're with the mud tires on. This truck is now pretty unstoppable. So, hey, what's up, Red Alpha? Good to see you. Look at that. It just mushes the mud like it's icing. It's like making a cake with some nice sugary icing on it. That sounds good. The water is going to be the big test, and we're going to slow the wheel spin down a little bit, and we're probably going to get stuck, but I don't know. Oh no, he's doing it. Yeah, so I'm pretty impressed. Stream Labs. Oh, now we've come to a stop. Well, pretty good, all things considered, but we probably still aren't going to be able to cross the river. So in mud, it's good, but deep water mud, it's struggling for sure. But once again, honestly, which trucks don't struggle in the deep, deep mud? So with the water, it's usually all of the trucks have trouble, even some of the mightiest trucks. So I applied for a fun job today. I doubt it'll pay what I need for me to take it, but I don't know. We'll see. I've got a I applied for a they're looking for a game guru at Sweets and Geeks, which is like a candy / game board game store. Somebody to put on like gaming tournaments and stuff like that. Mostly they're talking board games like Warhammer and stuff like that. But they're looking for somebody to host it and to like run the department. And I'm like, that sounds like it kind of would be fun actually. So I applied. It's a very mom and pop's type store. So we'll see how that goes. But I had fun with it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so this, once again, we did get stuck there in the mud a bit. And so are there better trucks out there? There are some that will not, like, refuse to get stuck. I almost feel like the 6x6 would do better with the same tires, because, obviously, 6x6. But I like this truck. It doesn't feel overpowered, and I really like the way that it rises above the terrain. It seemed to do a good job of keeping itself out of trouble. As far as like hitting stuff and getting stuck, and for a smaller vehicle, that's nice. Now here's the big trick. I don't know if we'll be able to get across here, and I'm thinking probably no, but maybe we'll get across. Once we hit that current, it's going to be rough. Thank you, sir. Nope, she's going across. All right. Well, there's the difference. So getting rid of the stock tank tires and going to our JAT off-road tires did make a difference. It's still really slow, though, but we are making some progress, so I'm pretty convinced that we'll be able to get across. But maybe now we're hitting this one spot. Oh, no, he's going to wash away. Come on. Come on. I'm releasing off a little bit, trying to get more grip, less spin. So I'm at about a quarter throttle right now, and that's doing it. So we had to really manage the throttle for that. Full throttle was just like letting us wash across. So and we're getting the switch to nighttime lag. There we go. The night has arrived. There'll be one more of those shortly. Once again, we've burned very little fuel for the distance that we've come. Some of the scouts would probably already be halfway out of fuel by now, so I'm pretty impressed with the fuel usage on this vehicle. So once again, I like the look of the tank tires better, but these definitely are better tires for this truck. We need to go this way now because we're going over to that logging kiosk. So we'll start heading across these rocky things. And once again, we do have a mission to do, but honestly, right now, I'm just trying to see what this truck will do. I wanted to see if I could get to the logging kiosk using this vehicle. That was the challenge. And once again, it's got an 8-speed transmission for road usage. I guess we could try this. This would get a little bit. Oh darn. Okay, this kind of works pretty good for it too, though. It seems like using the putting it in auto and just letting it roll. That's doing pretty good. Yeah, I still run in liters on the game. I got so used to doing it in liters, and when I switch to gallons, I always feel like I'm about to run out of fuel. Like, that's a really low number. It's not, but it feels like it. So we had a big tornado go through north of us today. It hit like about 40 minutes north. It wasn't like down where I'm at. But it hit Parma and did some minor damage. It was not a huge tornado, but it was a tornadic storm. But there was a funnel cloud that did touch down, and it destroyed a couple buildings in Parma. Looked like a couple warehouses. Nobody was hurt though, thankfully. But it was pretty, just out of nowhere. It was one of those storms where people were pretty upset because there was no warning. Like literally, our friend, it hit by our friend's house, and she was like, no siren, nothing. She's like, by the time the sirens came out, the trees were already falling down in the woods behind my house. Like it was that late. So they still haven't figured out, the storm system. There were warnings ahead of times, but I hope it didn't shred Parma. You mean Parmo? We've almost made it to our destination of the kiosk. And once again, good test of the truck. So definitely it's better in the mud and water sections with the mud tires, places that it just wouldn't go without the mud tires on, but it can do with those on. It's not the strongest Scout that we've ever had because it doesn't have monster giant wheels, kind of like the, what is that called from the Swedish map? I can't think of it now. It's the big 3-wheeled monster, or 6-wheeled monster. That thing can get over anything. Oh no, this has no long logs, just mediums. So we're going to have to check that. We might as well head on up then and check the logging station. I'm going to put it to morning. That is a good question for Dark Spectre. I haven't played it in a little bit. I will say they did there were a couple fixes in Outbreak for the frame rate issue. There were a couple sliders that you had to turn down a little bit, and once you did that, it was fine. So I have been having smooth frame rates with it ever since. And they keep adding new scenarios and stuff, so there's a lot of different tornadoes that you can run on that map. So that's pretty cool. All right, here's the mess. Huh, I wonder what happened to Cameo. He's obviously having issues. What the heck? I'm the destroyer of computer co-hosts. Give us a list of things that are better. I need to play it again. I haven't played it for a week or two. Yeah, I did update to the latest driver. I'm hoping that they fixed it. The FS22 problem myself. Huh. Computers are so finicky. I'm just glad you're still okay. Now, interestingly, when you turn your headlights on this game, I just noticed this. The tail lights don't come on this truck. It's got brake lights, but it doesn't have any tail lights. Now, I thought the other trucks have tail lights that come on. So we need to go this way, right? It looks like either way can be done. Might be easier to go the other way, actually. Once again, I do like the cockpit in here. I hear Cameo hop in.
Yeah, that's all you're going to hear.
Oh, no, I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, you actually hear me this time?
I do. There's Cameo.
Well, I'm on my old headset. For whatever reason, these Steel Series are being stupid tonight.
Wow. And they're
I don't know
USB,
why.
right?
The Steel Series is USB, yes.
Yeah.
It was working fine. Idiotly and I were playing Railroader, and I've tried every setting I can find, and I cannot make them work right now.
Windows and yeah.
Being
Anyway,
stupid.
Real Pilot's
All right,
going in for the first time to Star Citizen. You should have a good experience because you got a good video card, so you should be fine.
so let's try this again. Sorry, dude.
Oh, that's fine. I wish I could play with you tonight later, World Pilot, to do Star Citizen. I might be able to. I'll let you know as the evening progresses. But after we're done streaming tonight, I need to, or streaming this anyway, I've got some photos I've got to edit so I can get paid. That Michigan trip that I took last week, I need to get those photos. There's not a lot of photos, though. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I still can play after that. But we'll have to see.
You know something I thought of it could be?
What's
I
that?
plugged my I play with my controller plugged in. I wonder if it's trying to route the sound through it.
Oh.
That is a very strong possibility.
Now, that was cool. We just went up some rocks with this, and it did great. Yeah, Gator's having fun. Yeah, you're going to hate us, Gator. After you left last night, we played some Elite Dangerous. And we made... How much did we make Real Pilot? Like something like $60 million.
Holy cow.
We made so much money, it was ridiculous. He's good at finding like really good. He's like, oh, we've got to take this mission. Like, you can't leave yet. I'm like, okay. All right, so Cameo, what I want you to do is get a truck set up for medium logs, and in at the middle kiosk where I just was is 3 medium logs. You just need 1, and then it's going to the coast house, and then I will get a truck and I'll get the long logs. There's only a couple missions left on this map, on all the maps actually. So,
Any truck you recommend for this that I would have anyways?
medium's going to be something like the P12 the P12, like that size truck. Maybe the big Kenworth, like the 990 or whatever. Yeah, the Kitty. Either of the Kennys will work.
The 963.
Yeah, the 963 would be best for mediums. Yep. Because then you can put it on. You don't have to pull a trailer. You can just put it on the back.
We need a log crane or anything.
I auto load them. Just make sure you pick the trailer. Though there's 3 left, so it shouldn't matter. Oh yeah, this made it. Let's see. This is So this is a good strong scout. It climbs really well. That's the one thing where I think it's strong. It's got some almost expeditions level of climbing here, and so that's nice. Okay, behave yourself, Hawkeye. Don't get in trouble. Hawkeye. Woof. I have heartburn because we had pizza for dinner. Technically they made... Oh, that stinks. Yeah, that's the downside with those. Okay, there's 6 long logs left here, so we're good. We're good on both ends. Actually, I think 3 is 1 load, isn't it?
Yes.
So yes, there's 1 load there and 1 long. Is it 2 long logs? So anyway, with the Rezvani Scout, the tank, I'm pretty happy with this truck. It's not bad, but it definitely is improved with the off-roading tires on this map. This is Maine. It's a tough map. You could probably get through Michigan just fine with this truck, and Alaska, with the standard tires, the regular tires that it comes with. I really like it though. So for those of you watching for the Rezvani, hope you guys enjoyed this video as we checked out the mission places that I'm going, and we're going to end that YouTube video here. See you guys next time. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we'll see you next time on SnowRunner. And but anyway, we'll continue the series where we're going to collect the wood. But this was fun to try this truck out. And once again, it's $4. It's cheaper than a McDonald's hamburger and about the same cost as a McDonald's sundae. So you eat that in about 2 minutes, but you'll play with this for a lot longer. So it's probably worth it. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you next time.